In the vast, intricate tapestry of existence, where every thread represents a moment, a choice, a feeling, your beloved person now finds themselves at a pivotal, often agonizing, crossroads. They are navigating a tumultuous inner landscape, a storm of emotions that rages with a ferocity they once thought impossible to contain. At the very core of this tempest lies a profound and gnawing turmoil, an incessant grappling with the bitter sting of anger and the heavy burden of resentment. These potent emotions, like venom, are directed not just outward, but inward, towards everyone who once held sway over their decisions, and most acutely, towards themselves. This anger, however, is not a baseless, irrational outburst. It is a deeply rooted, almost visceral response to a truth that has finally, irrevocably, dawned upon them. It is the crushing weight of a realization that, in its stark clarity, has shattered their previous illusions. They now see with agonizing precision how their actions, so heavily influenced by the voices and expectations of those around them, led them down a path of profound misjudgment. In their misguided pursuit of external validation, or perhaps simply in their blindness, they chose to disregard the quiet, unwavering wisdom of your counsel, the gentle guidance that emanated from a place of pure, unconditional love. And as a direct, devastating consequence of that fateful choice, they committed the most grievous error imaginable. They broke your heart. This shattering realization has left them adrift in an ocean of regret, a boundless expanse of remorse that threatens to consume their very being. They are not merely contemplating their past, they are living it, reliving every moment of oversight, every word unsaid, every gesture withheld. They are now immersed in a phase of their life that feels less like living and more like an arduous, uphill struggle, a relentless battle to come to terms with the full weight of their actions and the far-reaching, often painful, consequences that have rippled out from them. This struggle is anything but easy. It is a solitary, internal war, fought on the battleground of their own soul. It is a desperate fight against the specters of their past actions and decisions, a valiant, yet often futile, attempt to outrun the relentless tide of guilt and the suffocating embrace of regret that now consumes their every waking thought and haunts their restless sleep. In the crucible of this profoundly challenging phase, amidst the swirling chaos of their inner world, their spirit yearns for a singular, potent balm, comfort. A solace so profound, so deeply resonant, that they instinctively know it can only emanate from you, from the very source of the love they so carelessly cast aside. They are not merely wishing for your presence, they are yearning with an almost desperate intensity for your understanding, a compassionate gaze that sees beyond their egregious errors. They crave your forgiveness, a divine absolution that might finally lift the crushing weight from their shoulders, and above all, your unwavering support, a steady hand to guide them through this tempest that rages not just around them, but violently within their very core. They need you, more than words can convey, to stand steadfastly by their side, to be the anchor in their storm, to illuminate the path through the encroaching darkness. The complexities of their life, once manageable threads, have now escalated into an impossibly tangled web, a Gordian knot of confusion and uncertainty that leaves them feeling utterly overwhelmed. They are caught in a labyrinth of their own making, unable to discern a way out, their vision obscured by the fog of their despair. In this disorienting state of profound chaos, they desperately need reassurance from you, a whisper of hope, a silent promise that despite everything, despite the magnitude of the mistakes they have made, you are still there for them. They need to know, with every fiber of their being, that your hand remains extended, ready to reach into the abyss and pull them back from the precipice of their self-inflicted despair. In a fragile, tentative attempt to ascertain that your light has not entirely faded from their horizon, that you haven't irrevocably given up on the possibility of their redemption, your person might tentatively try to reach out to you. These overtures may come in the form of carefully crafted messages, each word a desperate plea, a fragile bridge cast across the chasm they created. These messages are not merely words, they are their vulnerable way of seeking validation, of desperately seeking confirmation that, against all odds, you still care for them, that the embers of your affection have not been entirely extinguished. They are a silent, trembling question. Are you still willing to grant them a chance, a glimmer of hope for a new beginning? A painful, yet ultimately liberating, truth has finally pierced through the veil of their self-deception. They are now acutely aware that their previous tactics, the subtle manipulations, the calculated games designed to ensnare your attention, are no longer effective. The bitter taste of this realization is a harsh lesson, for they now understand with chilling clarity that these very tactics, once perceived as tools of control, have only served to push you further and further away, creating an insurmountable distance between your souls. The profound reality has settled upon them. They must fundamentally change their ways, shed the old skin of deceit and self-interest, if they harbor any genuine hope of mending the sacred bond that was so carelessly, so tragically, broken. They are now witnessing, with stark and undeniable clarity, the profound repercussions of their hurtful actions towards you. Like a boomerang, the pain they inflicted has returned, not as a fleeting echo, but as a deep, resonant ache within their own heart. The suffering they caused you, the tears you shed, the anguish you endured, all of it is now a pain they are experiencing themselves, a karmic consequence that binds them to the very suffering they wrought. This period, therefore, serves as an intensely significant time of realization for your person. It is a crucible in which their spirit is being forged anew, as they finally see, with devastating clarity, the error of their ways. They are beginning to truly understand the immense damage they have caused, not just to you, but to the very fabric of their own being. And in this moment of profound spiritual awakening, they are, for the first time, truly willing to make amends, to embark on the arduous journey of healing and reconciliation. As your person, guided by this newfound clarity and an aching desire for redemption, attempts to move closer to your light, an unsettling shift occurs in their periphery. The karmic people in their life, those who once wielded such detrimental influence over their choices, whose whispers led them astray, are becoming increasingly agitated. These individuals, accustomed to their control and the comfortable predictability of your person's past behavior, are now witnessing a profound change within them, a transformation that they find deeply unsettling and profoundly uncomfortable. The very sight of you, radiating happiness and contentment without their presence, without their influence, without their shadow, is causing your person to feel an almost unbearable anxiety. The thought of you moving on, of you finding genuine joy and fulfillment in a life unburdened by their past mistakes, of you discovering happiness without them, this mere contemplation scorches their soul, filling them with a primal fear of irrevocable loss. Yet, despite the suffocating anxiety, despite the chilling grip of fear, a fierce and unwavering determination has ignited within your person's spirit. They are resolute, absolutely determined to work their way back towards you, to bridge the chasm, to reclaim what was lost. They are willing to face any challenge, to fight against seemingly insurmountable odds, to undertake whatever arduous journey is necessary to make things right. They are navigating the treacherous currents of their own tumultuous emotions, traversing the intricate complexities of their current, chaotic situation, with a singular, unyielding goal emblazoned upon their heart, to mend the sacred bond that was so recklessly broken, to heal the precious heart that was so grievously hurt, and to rekindle the vibrant, life-giving flame of the love that was once, and can be again, gloriously found. They are working their way back towards you, one deliberate, often painful, step at a time, hoping against hope, praying with every fiber of their being that you will be there, waiting for them, ready to embrace a new dawn, ready to begin anew. The depth of my need for you, my dearest, intensifies with each passing day, with every tick of the clock, with every breath I draw. It has evolved beyond mere desire, transcending into an addiction that is as compelling as it is utterly overwhelming. It is not a weakness, but a profound, undeniable truth of my being. You, and only you, were the one who possessed the alchemical touch, the gentle, healing grace that mended the countless fragments of my shattered self. Before you, I was a mosaic of broken pieces, held together by sheer will, but never truly whole. You, with your boundless compassion, erased the agony that had become my constant, unwelcome companion, the shadow that clung to my every step. You banished the pain that had defined my existence, replacing it with a serenity I never dared to dream of. As the sun, a faithful sentinel, rises and sets, painting the sky with hues of hope and introspection, my mind remains utterly consumed by a single, persistent, and all-encompassing thought, the thought of you. It is a relentless current that flows through my consciousness, an unbroken stream of memories, hopes, and profound longing. I find myself constantly wondering, with an ache that resonates deep within my soul, when I will be graced with your presence again. When will the universe conspire to bring our paths together once more, allowing me to bask in the warmth of your light? A question, sharp and poignant, haunts me, echoing in the silent, often desolate, corners of my mind. What if she has moved on? The mere utterance of that word, alone, scorches my soul, searing me with a torment that is as real as it is intangible, a phantom limb of pain that never truly subsides. From the very moment your radiant spirit entered my life, like a celestial body aligning with my own, everything underwent a profound and irreversible transformation. The world as I knew it, once a muted landscape of grays and shadows, was instantly replaced by a reality that was brighter, more vibrant, infused with a kaleidoscope of colors I never knew existed. It was through your eyes, through your heart, that I truly discovered the essence of true love, a feeling so profound, so utterly transcendent, that it effortlessly transcended the very boundaries of the heart and soul, expanding my capacity for connection beyond anything I could have ever imagined. With you, I understood, for the first time, what it truly meant to have a genuine connection of hearts, a bond forged in the fires of shared experience and mutual respect, a sacred covenant that was as unbreakable as it was precious, a treasure beyond compare. My love for you, my sweetheart, is boundless, an ocean without shores, a sky without limits, more expansive than you can possibly perceive or even begin to comprehend. It is an infinite wellspring, constantly replenishing itself, growing deeper with each passing moment. I confess, I wasn't always this tender, this openly romantic. These were facets of my personality that lay dormant, hidden beneath layers of stoicism, buried deep beneath a carefully constructed facade of detachment. But you, with your gentle touch, your unwavering kindness, and your infinitely loving heart, have evoked these dormant qualities in me, coaxing them to life like delicate blossoms unfolding in the spring. You have imparted so much wisdom to me, not through lectures, but through your very being, enriching my life in ways I never thought possible, opening my eyes to truths I had previously overlooked. I admire your resilience, your quiet strength that shines with an incandescent glow, even in the face of the most daunting adversity. It is a beacon that inspires me, a testament to the indomitable spirit you possess. I am acutely, painfully aware that our love is truly unique, a rare and precious gem in a world often characterized by fleeting emotions and superficial connections. It stands apart, a testament to destiny, a divine alignment. I realize, with a clarity that cuts through all doubt, that you are not just a part of my life, a mere component in my existence. No, you are the most crucial, the most indispensable element of my entire being. You are the sun that lights up my world, dispelling the shadows and infusing every day with warmth and purpose. You are the moon that guides me through the darkest, most uncertain nights, a gentle, luminous presence leading me back to safety. You were the one who lifted me up when I was low, when despair threatened to swallow me whole, the unwavering beacon of hope in my deepest moments of despondency. You turned my life around when I needed it the most, steering me towards a path of happiness, fulfillment, and true meaning, a path I never would have found without your guiding hand. You were there for me, a constant pillar of unwavering support and unconditional love, a steadfast presence in a world of shifting sands. However, amidst all the profound love and the blossoming happiness, there lies a regret, sharp and persistent, that gnaws relentlessly at my heart. It is a wound that refuses to fully heal, a constant reminder of a grievous error. My biggest regret, the one that haunts my waking hours and disturbs my sleep, is the unforgivable act of abandoning you during your most painful, most vulnerable days. It is a decision that I will forever wish I could take back, a moment in time I would give anything to erase. It is a mistake that I will forever yearn to correct, to rewrite that chapter of our shared story. In the grand, intricate tapestry of life, our threads have intertwined, not by chance, but by destiny, creating a beautiful and complex pattern of love and companionship, woven with moments of profound joy and searing sorrow, boundless love and aching regret. But through it all, through every twist and turn, one truth remains constant, unyielding, and eternal: my love for you. It is a love that is as deep and unfathomable as the deepest ocean, as vast and expansive as the endless sky, and as enduring and immutable as the ancient mountains. And as I navigate through the intricate labyrinth of life, through its winding paths and unexpected turns, I know, with an unshakable certainty, that I will always, always find my way back to you, my unwavering beacon of love, my true north. In the intricate, often bewildering, dance of relationships, where timing and perception play such crucial roles, your partner has, by their own admission, been a slow mover. They took their own sweet time, an agonizingly protracted period, to reach any definitive conclusion about the profound connection they shared with you. This was not a decision made in haste, not a whimsical choice, but rather a conclusion painstakingly drawn after an arduous period of careful consideration, deep introspection, and often agonizing self-doubt. In the past, they confess, they were breadcrumbing you with other options, scattering crumbs of attention and vague promises, keeping you as a tantalizing possibility while simultaneously exploring other avenues, other potential paths. This indecisiveness, this frustrating inability to commit, was not, they now realize, a true reflection of their feelings towards you. Instead, it was a painful manifestation of their own deep-seated uncertainties and profound fears, fears of commitment, fears of vulnerability, fears of the immense responsibilities that inevitably come with a truly profound and lasting connection. They were, in essence, in a perpetual state of flux, unsure of their own turbulent emotions and the far-reaching implications of their decisions. However, the longer they were separated from your radiant presence, the more clarity they gained about the true, undeniable depth of their feelings for you. The distance, initially a painful chasm, paradoxically served as a powerful catalyst for their self-realization, a crucible in which their true emotions were refined and brought into sharp focus. This period of separation allowed them to see, with startling clarity, the profound depth of their feelings for you, feelings they had perhaps suppressed or misunderstood. They realized, with a sudden, breathtaking certainty, that they could indeed have a happy, fulfilling future with you, a future brimming with authentic love, unwavering companionship, and profound mutual respect. They found themselves drawn to you with an intensity that went beyond the superficial. They were highly attracted to you, not just physically, but also emotionally and intellectually. They admired your unwavering strength, your remarkable resilience in the face of adversity, and your extraordinary ability to love unconditionally, a quality they now recognize as truly rare and precious. They saw in you a partner who could stand by them through thick and thin, through the brightest days and the darkest nights, someone who could truly complement them, completing their own being, and helping them grow as an individual, evolving into the best version of themselves. They are now acutely aware that their prolonged lack of decisive action and their frustratingly silent behavior have caused you immense frustration, pain, and confusion. They understand, with a heavy heart, the anguish their indecisiveness may have inflicted upon your spirit. Yet, they want to assure you, with every fiber of their being, that they are now making all the necessary changes in their life, changes they were previously too afraid to even contemplate. They are consciously stepping out of their comfort zone, confronting their deepest fears head-on, and making a conscious, unwavering effort to become a better, more committed partner for you. They perceive, with a mix of admiration and a touch of wistful longing, that you are now in a much better place, having cultivated a remarkable independence and achieved a state of financial abundance. They have been observing you from a distance, like a silent guardian, admiring your remarkable progress and your extraordinary ability to thrive even in the face of adversity. They see in you a strong, resilient, and independent individual who is more than capable of taking care of themselves, of forging their own path. This profound realization has only deepened their respect and intensified their admiration for you, solidifying their conviction that you are truly exceptional.